Support LaneSide. Get something cool.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of LaneSide Reviews. As always, I'm the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter. And we've got some really exciting stuff to show you on this episode, so why don't we take it LaneSide and see how it's stacked up.
All right, guys, here is Wayne Porter, our speed dominant player.
He's bowling the easy house shot.
And this is DV8's newest nameplate, the Collision.
It hooks.
It hooks a lot.
Yeah.
That was Wayne at his benchmark area, which is about 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't.
No. We knew that it wasn't, because this is on their high performance.
Yeah, this is their premier.
Yeah, whatever they want to call their top notch money. I think they have the money signs, don't they?
This is all
$5 bill, $5 bill.
This is all the monies.
Yeah.
Pink, silver, and gold. It's a brand new cover stock and
Whoa.
core. Man, does that thing ever hook?
That was a good ball too.
Just so you know, this is 6 money signs.
Oh, 6.
6 money signs.
$6 signs.
This is the Insider Max continuation cover stock with the Collision core. And I just call it hook.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the core, it almost looks like the old Twisted Fury core.
It's a lot fatter.
Yeah,
but yeah.
not quite as turned in the center.
Yeah.
But still a very similar shape.
Yeah.
With, of course, Dynamic core.
Dynamic core.
Woo.
And dot.
And dot.
And dot. So you can drill it anywhere you want. And that.
So for our speed dominant player, shiny balls out of the box, not usually our choice. But this is a hybrid, not actually a pearl.
Yeah.
So even though you see it hooking a fair amount right now, probably the first thing I do is hit this with a little bit of surface, probably like a 2000 pad.
This guy's, does it have polish on it?
It is 500, 1000, 1500 plus compound.
Okay. So there is something between the cover and the
lane.
A little bit, but yeah, I agree. If you hit it with a 2000 pad, just get it to roll up a little bit sooner.
Yep, because you can see when he moved into the oil there, it was just a little bit long.
Yeah.
Where if he had a little bit more friction, maybe game 2, it would hook more. Game 1, if he wanted to, just hit it with a little bit of surface. This thing will pick up.
Yeah. So you're playing on a heavy oil shot, like we said. This is the house shot. So if you get a little bit more oil and you start getting a little bit of a track from 4 or 5 guys on the lane or whatever, you can move into this, and it would definitely be clean up front. Even with a little bit of surface, it would definitely.
So this is.
Whoa. I think you missed that.
He missed that one. The effective range for this one we had was about 4 boards stronger than his benchmark.
Yeah.
Here he is throwing it left-handed.
Yeah. You can see, got around it, kind of rolled it, got a little bit more.
Ooh!
Yeah.
He liked the pink. It's pink and black like Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Another good Canadian thing, eh?
Yeah.
And here is the bonus. Much smoother.
Yeah. You
can see, I think that hooks at like 45 feet.
Yeah. It just kind of rolls in and drops in.
Yep. And then we compare this to the Collision. We've got this about 3 and 2, 4 and 2 more.
Yeah. You can see it even went out a little wider and came back to the pocket, right?
About the same distance.
Yeah.
So it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I think as a second game ball, it might be really good.
Yeah.
Now here you are. Tell me about your experience with this.
I thought it was a pearl ball. Just to start.
So you were cursing it as soon as you picked it up.
I was very excited to try the Collision core because I have one single 800 in my life. And it was with a Twisted Fury Destruction.
Yes.
Which was the last ball that they had with that core in it.
Yep.
And it was a blue pearl. And now everybody's going to hate me because I say I hate pearls.
Yeah.
But it was similar to this in some way.
Yeah.
Like you can see it just it gets down there and it's very strong off the spot, right?
I think the Destruction ended up being a little bit smoother than this.
Yeah, I think it was probably a little,
now we're going to move you 3 and 2 left right off the bat.
Well, you could see that was.
And you can still see it's still, we still got to move you a little bit farther.
And that's the thing is, it's still very strong off the spot, even
Yep.
knowing it's a hybrid. And it's like you said, hitting it with a 2000, bring it a little bit closer. That might have carried out.
Yep.
But we're testing it as it is. So
That's exactly right.
right.
So what do we do when the ball doesn't quite finish?
We got to come around it a little bit more.
That's right. We're going to increase the rotation a little bit just to get it to shape. We could, as you said, we could do this with surface,
Yeah.
and you could still stay flat, but
Yeah.
we want everything to be equal.
Yeah. So I'm just going to come around a little bit. And you can see the difference. You can see it.
Finished much better, didn't deflect.
Yeah. It was definitely something different than what we've been throwing a lot of lately.
Yep.
And what I've been throwing in League lately is a lot of early rolling stuff. So
Yes.
throwing this was a little bit different.
Well,
so.
you are Mr. Urethane
Yeah,
right
I know.
now.
I know. But
The only guy I know with like 27 bowling balls in his locker, and they're all urethane.
yeah.
But this is it's a much different. This is like opposite of urethane
Yeah,
because it's reading so far down.
It's getting down the lane and everything. And like you said, when they rip open and the heads get a little chewed up, this is going to be a great ball to step into and like to get down past that part. Like you can see, once I found the spot.
That's dirty.
Once I found the last spot, I might have been able to stay there for a while too because of the cover stock being what it is, right?
Yep.
And being able to tweak a little bit here and there and just
you wouldn't.
right?
It's not going to move. It's not going to suck up as much oil because of that the compound on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I like this ball. This is another one of those balls that would fit in the ball up category. It's a hybrid, so you can add surface to it.
Yeah.
Very, very strong hooking ball.
Yeah.
Parker won PBA 50 event like
Right
the first
off the press. Right?
Yeah, right off the press with this
Yeah.
ball. This is actually the strongest pearl that DV8 has made.
Yeah.
Look, you're trying to get around it just to.
Try to get it more.
Oh, too much.
Oh, too much. Too angular.
Yeah, but that's
still fair left.
That's 8 boards left of where
Yeah,
you started.
so.
So.
But that's the thing. Everything has its place, and on the fresh, maybe not so much for me with this ball, like you said. But
Defined friction point. This thing would be a monster.
Yeah, and like I said, we didn't adjust the surface or anything like
Yep.
that. So I mean, that's another huge thing that we could try.
Here you are with the bonus. Nice and smooth motion in that 40-foot zone.
Yeah.
But you can see here when we get you on screen, about 6 to 8 boards left.
Yeah.
With this one.
You can see
And you can see it actually goes down a little bit farther.
yeah.
It's about 3 feet longer than your
Yeah.
benchmark.
And just becomes angular.
Yep.
Right.
So if we had a much more defined friction point down lane, we could increase your angle of attack.
Exactly, yeah.
And increase your carry.
Yeah.
Here I am. Guess what I'm going to have to do?
Move left.
Move left.
Just like everybody else. Well, and that's the thing is we want to show you compared right away to where we're throwing our benchmark stuff, right? And so we know it's not gonna strike,
yeah.
Right?
But
especially when we look at it and say, okay, this is a strong ball, right?
Yeah, but we want you to be able to say, you know what, I throw my bonus.
Yeah.
So if I want a ball that hooks 4 or 5 boards more or goes 3 feet longer, you can come over and look at this stuff and say, this ball matches up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Also, let's be honest. If we just wanted to skill and trick it and strike from everywhere, we could make it strike. Like that's not telling you anything.
Yeah, that's why we went away from that format and went to this one, so you could see the versatility and the best spots on the lane for the ball. Right. That wasn't that bad.
That wasn't bad. Probably a board left on that. You see a 7-pin. I stuffed it a little bit in the pocket, but I haven't even tried to come around it yet.
Yeah.
I'm still throwing it flat, and it's hooking that much.
Yeah.
I went with a little bit of a stronger pin position than with you guys. You guys have 5-inch pins.
Yeah.
I have a 4.5-inch pin. I wanted it to start up a little earlier. I kind of wish I'd gone with a 5-inch pin on it.
Yeah.
Because of how strong it is early, I would have liked to have been able to maybe get on top of the friction a little bit more to the right.
Yeah.
And use the friction that we have to the right.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's what a later hooking ball is for. You can see I made a big move in here.
Yeah. It was a little tight.
That hooked past the 9-pin, though.
Yeah.
Shouldn't that deflect? Like what?
Something, yeah.
What the deuce? That was an 8-bore left.
Yeah.
From where we started.
Yeah.
Dear
You get to see and that's the thing, is it is very strong when it gets to the friction. And
yes.
That's why we keep saying, if you had friction a little bit closer to you, or like a defined spot that's developed, and you could just move a little bit left and throw it there all day.
Yeah.
Like, it is very consistent in the front part of the lanes. Like, we're talking about the end all the time and everything, but as we keep saying, you got to watch the lane front to back, and this ball gives you the option to make sure that you can clear the fronts.
Yes. Now it's a very fast response down lane. Look how deep I'm getting. And it's still running over the 8-9. Like, this is one of the things I've noticed from a couple of the new balls coming from the Brunswick brands is when you got to get really deep like this, I don't worry about it running out and just deflecting off anymore because
just
the way
taking the 9 out and leaving the 8.
Yeah. Or even bouncing off and leaving like weird flat 7, 8, 10 and stuff like that, because the ball is actively hooking through the deck. So I think I've got one more here. I'm going to move. This is going to be 40. So this is going to be 10 plus boards left of where we started.
There you go. Came around that nice. That's
like
beautiful.
it.
Yeah.
Really like the motion on this. And this is something, it's different than what we saw with the Hellraiser when it came out. This is earlier.
Yeah.
And the intermediate differential and the differential meet up really nicely, so it really hooks down lane. Like, look at this.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's really nice.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the kind of shape I was getting with the Destruction. So this is, like I said, this isn't far off. So anybody that liked that ball, I think this is one that you could step into and get close.
I think so, yeah. There's the bonus. Very nice and smooth. I'm gonna be sad when I can't get an Intel or a bonus anymore. Arm wrestle Phil for one. But look at this. Look at the difference here.
Wow.
About 10 boards. And earlier. It was about 3 feet earlier. So for you it was later. For me it was earlier. Still a great ball. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.